All right, so here we are with Photoshop. We are in week 6 and I'm going to do the reference guide cover assignment with you step by step, and let's get to it. So we're going to create new. That's going to be this button here. It does take a few seconds on my computer. Hopefully it won't take as long on yours. And once we get started, we'll just move along here. There we go. So what we've got here is the new document window. You've seen this one before. So we're going to call this reference guide and then your name. And my name is Michelle Fieser. So there we have it. I'm going to make sure that this document is set to inches because that's really important to have. For me, if you're into centimeters, that's fine as well, but inches for me makes a lot more sense. Then I'm going to have this at 8.5, which is the width of my document, and the height of my document will be 11 inches. So that's right here. I can also set my orientation here, but we're going to do this as a portrait. So that is the upright person here. We're going to set our DPI to 300. There we have it. And we're going to make sure that our color is in CMYK. As we learned in our color theory, CMYK is our printing color. So then what we have to do now is click create. And in a few short seconds, we'll have a nice document pop up. And what we're going to do then is add an image to this. Because we're in Photoshop, we have to add an image by literally coming up to File and click on Place Embedded. That's really important because what we want to make sure is that we have our documents. Hopefully you have it queued up. Where's mine? There it is. So this is my lovely face. There we go. And it's a little bit blurry because it's a little bit small. And that's okay. If you've taken a recent picture of yourself, that's okay too. A lot of times what happens is you won't see a perfectly, the graphics will be a little bit sort of weaker in this side because we are seeing the representation of the screen. So what we want to do is click on our magnetic lasso tool, which is hiding underneath our lasso here. So we click that, double click it there, or you can right click. And we're going to take this magnetic lasso tool and we're going to just move along. Here we go. And we're going to drag it along the outside edges of our self here. And we're going to sort of follow our clothing. Then we're going to move up into our hair. And then we're going to move it around our body here so that we can make sure that we have all that background stuff out. So now we double click, we should see our marching ants. So what happens here is now we actually have something that will take ourselves sort of as a mask. And what we want to do now is go to our layered option. And sometimes layers disappears quickly. So go ahead and go under window, hit layers, and that should pop it up right there. And then there's, if you click on that document with our marching ants and hit the, what I call the flag of Japan, or what's known as the layer mask, then that'll take out our background just as quick as possible. So now we actually have a document that we can actually start playing with. Here's our picture, easy peasy. We can add some background information. We can sort of start using colors, start changing things, and then we can add the reference guide on top of that, the wording. So